Jonathan Majors need to get him a new woman. Just saying. Coming to paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, 1987. Learn lessons about life and teenage love in the 1980s with this coming-of-age John Haynes story. Pre-order your copy of John Haynes, 1987 at online booksellers everywhere. Last week, actor Jonathan Majors was arrested on alleged domestic violence charges. Now, it was alleged back last week that Jonathan Majors participated in an act of domestic violence. However, as new details emerged as related to his case, it was shown that Jonathan Majors may have not participated in any domestic violence at all. Now, according to TMZ and other sources, Jonathan Majors was riding inside of a rideshare with his girlfriend, allegedly, and as he was riding in this rideshare vehicle in Chelsea, she saw a text message from another woman on Jonathan Majors' cell phone. And as she saw this text message from this other woman on his cell phone, she got irate and wanted to see the message on his phone. And when she went to go see the message on his phone, a struggle ensued. And as this struggle ensued, things got really heated. And then in the aftermath, Jonathan Majors' girlfriend allegedly possibly called the police as related to this case. And while she said she did not want to press any charges, the NYPD by procedure went and arrested the actor. And as the NYPD arrested the actor, that's what led to this complete media uproar as related to Jonathan Majors' whole situation. And it's this whole situation that makes me take a critical examination of this woman and say to Jonathan Majors, it's time to get a brand new girlfriend. And the reason why I say Jonathan Majors just needs to get a new girlfriend is because what this woman was doing inside of that taxi cab basically was one big crap test to see what she could get away with. Now, when it comes down to many women, when they're seeing you rise as a star, it makes them extremely uncomfortable. And it makes them uncomfortable because women want to be the center of attention. And I believe in the case of Jonathan Majors' girlfriend, because she was allegedly a white woman, she was used to being in the high elevated position. And because she was used to being in the high elevated position, she was used to being the center of attention. However, as Jonathan Majors' star has risen as related to his Emmy nomination for Lovecraft Country, the critical acclaim he has received for movies like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, playing Kang the Conqueror, and also being a box office champ with Creed 3, we've seen Jonathan Majors grow to a high level of success. And as Jonathan Majors has risen to a high level of success, this has made the white woman he was allegedly involved with extremely insecure. And as this woman has grown more and more insecure about the attention that Jonathan Majors has been receiving, I believe that she possibly had a little bit of jealousy, and it was that jealousy because Jonathan Majors was being elevated to a higher position than her, and he was becoming the center of attention as his star was starting to rise. And as his star was starting to rise, this is what really made this woman extremely uncomfortable, because again, many white women, when they get involved with a black man, they want to be that center of attention. They want to be the one who is the dominant in the relationship. And because she wants to be the dominant in the relationship, she's uncomfortable about this black man being in a higher social position, having a higher social status, and being more popular and receiving more attention than she does. So this is basically what led to this woman looking to act out when she saw Jonathan Majors getting that text message, because she was upset that she saw that she was fading into the background and not being a part of the foreground. And when she saw Jonathan Majors getting that text message, she started to believe, oh, I'm mad because this man is allegedly cheating when it really wasn't anything at all. Because when you're an entertainer or you're working in the entertainment industry, you're going to be getting a lot of text messages from other women. And those women usually are the assistants of your agent. They are the assistant of many producers. They are many types of different people in different businesses making proposals to you. So a man is going to get lots of text messages from different women, and that's just part of the business. However, this woman was reeking of insecurity as related to who was on her boyfriend's phone, and she wanted to get up in his business, and she wanted to see what she could get away with by pulling a crap test as related to boundaries. Now, what she wanted to do was go up and grab up on his phone to find out who was on his phone. And this again is a violation of a man's boundaries, because when you have a woman who thinks she can go out here and touch your personal property to get in your business, that woman is violating by crossing your personal space, because your phone is an extension of you. And if she's out here looking to get on your phone and get in your business, she is sending a clear message. She has absolutely no respect for you. And that's what this woman was doing with Jonathan Majors inside of that cab, looking to crap test to see what she could get away with in order to try to continue getting to be the center of attention in his life, looking to start some drama because she's insecure, and looking to start some drama to make herself the center of attention, because in some subconscious way she is jealous of all of the success that Jonathan Majors is having as he's a rising star. And that jealousy is basically what led to her looking to try to make his star fall by starting some drama in that cab, and then escalating things by calling up the NYPD, and then looking to try to diffuse the drama when she realized she had basically effed up her entire bag. Because like Ray Rice's wife, who pulled a similar crap test in an Atlantic City elevator where she was drunk and looked to slap her husband, she went out here and slapped her husband and cost him the bag. And that's what this white female allegedly did as related to Jonathan Majors' bag, because Jonathan Majors, he just again came off showing that he's a bankable star and a critically acclaimed performer who is rising up in the entertainment industry. And this woman, basically, with her crap test, was looking to try to bring this man down and trying to bring him down so that he would not be able to go out here and grab the bag. Because Jonathan Majors is on the road to becoming like a Denzel Washington, the $20 million a picture actor. And what this woman was trying to do is just try to take him away from his bag with this whole crap test. And when you have a woman who cannot go out here and look to help you work towards your goals, that's when it's time to give that woman her walking papers. And Jonathan Majors at this point now has to realize that this woman cannot be a part of his company, because this woman has shown that her character is not somebody who is respectable and is not somebody who is suitable to be a helpmeet, because this woman will not be able to help meet his needs in getting the bag from the entertainment industry. No, this woman is a crab in a bucket as related to Jonathan Majors and the goals he's trying to achieve as related to becoming an A-list performer. Because if you see your man and he's got a cell phone, he's getting text messages, and he's in a cab, and he's an up-and-coming actor, you should not be sitting up here thinking about, oh, is he talking to other women? Because many of those other women could be administrative assistants sending him text messages to want to know whether or not he's going to be coming to a reading for a role. Could be an assistant to an agent looking to talk to him. It could have been another assistant looking to give him an endorsement as related to a product or proposal for an endorsement. It could have been somebody looking to contact him about some sort of business venture. I mean, and many celebrities, again, you have assistants of people calling you all the time, so you can't assume that a woman sending you a text message is looking to go out here and drop the skid mark jockey thong and allow and open up the legs to give a man a taste of the atomic waste. And again, Jonathan Majors is not a married man. And again, a girlfriend is a person who is looking to see if she's going to be a suitable partner for a wife. And when I look at this woman that Jonathan Majors is involved with, this is a woman who is not suited to be a wife. And she is not suited to be a wife because of her insecurities. And it is her insecurities that lead to a breach of trust. And it's that breach of trust that makes it where this woman is not suited for any sort of relationship. Because if this woman will sabotage and undermine you on your way to the top, then there's a chance that she may embarrass you as you're working in social circles. So the only thing a man of character can do in this situation is he sees that this woman's behavior is out of line. This woman is not reflecting good on him, because if you'll act out inside of an Uber as we're going someplace, then you may act out and embarrass that same man at a prominent event, the same way Jada Pinkett embarrassed Will Smith at the Oscars on his Oscar night. And a man of character, again, who has the strength of character, he's going to look at the character of that woman and the way she's behaving. And that's why he's going to sit there and look at a woman like the one Jonathan Majors is involved in and say, it's time for me to charge you to the game. It's time for me to give you your walking papers. And it's time for me to leave you in the rearview mirror, because I can't bring you with me because the way you behave is just completely out of line. Because if you cannot behave and control yourself inside of a cab in Chelsea, then there's no way anybody can take you with them on the A-list. And that's the thing that Jonathan Majors needs to understand. This woman can't come with you, because if you keep company with this woman, what this woman is going to do is jam you up once more, because she's sitting up here looking to apologize, not because she loves Jonathan Majors. No, she's looking to apologize because she knows she fucked up the bag, and she knows that she fucked up the bag because Jonathan Majors was on his way to the A-list. He was getting ready to star again in Marvel Studios Phase 5 and Phase 6, and he was also possibly going to be getting a whole lot of other roles, and maybe down the road, possibly on the road to an Oscar nomination. So she knows that with this arrest, she basically messed up the bag, because when she pulled this crap test to try to yank the rug out from under Jonathan Majors to try to get control over this man, she basically wound up throwing away her chances, because any other man, once you go out here and call the cops on that man, what that man is going to do is go out here, once he gets out of jail, get you out of his life, because if he has no ring on your finger, he's just gonna fire you and call it a day. And that's something many women don't understand, because calling the cops on a man is the ultimate form of disrespect, right after going and looking on your man's cell phone. Because if you go and look on your man's cell phone, and you're just showing that you don't trust that man. And if you don't trust that man, then you don't need to be in a relationship with that man. Because if you believe this dude is out here cheating on you, then again, there's the door for you. But a lot of these women don't want to go out the door because they want to go out here and get the bag. And that's basically what this woman wanted to do with Jonathan Majors, and why she's all apologetic, because she knows that she basically tried to mess this man's bag up, And she knows that if she messes this man's bag up, not only will Jonathan Majors get rid of her, every other dude is gonna get rid of her, because they know at that point, when they're trying to go out here and build like Jonathan Majors did, they can't trust this woman. And they know they can't trust her because the minute they start making power moves, the minute they start making money, the minute they start getting calls on the phone and visits from people, or having to go spend late hours with different clients, they know that this woman is going to start acting a fool. And when this woman starts acting a fool, what she's going to do is, when you're trying to do like a contract signing or a celebration or some business venture, she's going to start running out here with the rolled eyes, running out here with the sucked teeth, running out here with the folded arms, running out here with the attitude, running out here with all of this negative energy. And this is going to wind up reflecting badly on you as a man, because instead of having a partner that shows that she's supportive and cooperative, what you've got is a difficult, disrespectful woman. And this difficult, disrespectful woman is reflecting badly on you, because it's showing that your house isn't in order. And that's what's shown to us in the text messages that Jonathan Majors received. We're seeing a woman who is completely out of order, because she started up this mess in the back of the cab. And then after she started this mess in the back of the cab, she then wants to go out here and apologize, like many females like to do, but the damage is done. And when the damage is done, that's when these women want to go out here and say that they're sorry, when they're not sorry at all. Basically, what they wanted to do was pull a crap test to see what they could get away with. And sadly, what happens is a man winds up losing all the time, because I've seen this on many episodes of Cops. Guys get arrested for this type of situation. The woman is running out, going to go get the bail money out of the bank account, and then the man loses his job. They can't pay their bills, and she's sitting up here talking about, we can't pay no bills, but the money was already there to pay the rent and the bills. But you wanted to go start some mess because you are mad that he had to work overtime. You were mad because he couldn't do whatever you wanted to do or take you wherever you wanted to go. So you started some mess, and you messed up this man's life, because once he gets arrested, he can't go to work, and all the bills don't get paid. So all because this female is in her feelings, because she's insecure about this man not being in the life the way she wanted to be, not understanding it's your job to follow the lead of that man as a helpmeet. And when you're in a courtship situation like this woman was with Jonathan Majors, your job is to show that man how you're going to help him build. And if you're trying to tear a man down as he's trying to build, that's when that man needs to go out here and excavate you from his life. And that's what Jonathan Majors needs to do at this point. As a man on his way to the A-list, it's time for him to excavate this woman from his life. It's not about her apologies anymore, because her apologies are completely meaningless at this point, because if you don't get rid of her at this point, she will pull this again, because women pull these crap tests all the time when they're feeling insecure about a man going out here and going to the next level. And if you want to go to the next level and achieve and accomplish what you want to accomplish, then this woman is not going to be able to help meet your needs. And this is a hard lesson that Jonathan Majors has to really understand as related to this type of woman. Because if I'm in a cab and I'm working and I'm getting a text message, that text message may not be for some woman as related to dating. No, when you're an A-list performer or you're an A-list professional, like a screenwriter or a novelist, you're going to be getting texts and emails basically every day from different people. And as you get these emails and texts, again, they're coming at you from, again, administrative assistants, from many of the agents or these clients or these sponsors or these other people in the corporation. And again, many of these people go through the assistant because the assistant's job is to take care of things, and these assistants work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this woman, again, is not fit and ready for this entertainment business. She's not fit and ready to be a part of a relationship in the business. And Jonathan Majors, at this point, has to cut his losses as related to this woman. And I believe it's time for him to cut those losses, because this woman just basically put his bag in jeopardy. And when she put his bag in jeopardy, that's when she disqualified herself as related to being in a relationship with him. And this is where Jonathan Majors has to show everybody the man he's going to be. He's got to show the man he's going to be, because after they drop these charges or dismiss this case, hopefully what he needs to do is drop this woman and let her know that when you disrespect a man, there are penalties for disrespecting a man and putting his livelihood at risk. And that penalty is that you have basically blown your chance at a relationship with that man, because if you cannot respect a man's personal space, then you won't respect that man in that relationship. And if you cannot respect a man in a relationship, then it's time for that man to let you go on to the next man. Now, if you want to learn more about why many women are like this, you can pick up my books, Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, The Woman Crisis, and books like Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. And you can pick up some of my action-packed fantasy fiction like the Isis series, the E-Steam series, the John Haynes series, and other books like the Spinsterella trilogy, The Fate is an Eternal Night, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find those books at other online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, and Google Play. And if you want to see me make more videos about celebrities, you can send a donation to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, Godbreaker. The man who rules the world takes on the Asgardian god of thunder in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get your copy of John Haynes, Godbreaker in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere.